Alright, what is going on over on YouTube land? Still getting some things worked out here, so bear with me just a second. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Online show number 2 in the works. Always gotta love that. What's up, birthday boy? Hopefully all is well, my friend. Just getting some new setups finished here. Learned some past mistakes, so we're trying to make sure that everything is good and ready to go. So hopefully your birthday's been going well so far. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Six 10196. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so there's that. And then we get this side going. Awesome. Well, I'm glad your birthday has been going without a hitch, my friend. We're just about to get started, guys. Appreciate you being patient with me. Just making sure that everything looks good for you guys as much as I can. Try not to have this thing get too scuffed. Because we're going to do this. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, come on. Do this for now, I guess. Get that there. Can I not do side by side? Yeah. We'll wing it. Why not? Why not, chat? So we got some goodies to share. But gotta make sure that the lighting is good. That was like the biggest issue that we ran into last time was the lighting. So we're gonna get that squared away. And oh my god. Okay. So that's there. That's there. Perfect. All right, chat. Thank you for being patient with me. Online number dose is now officially started. And we're going to just kind of go through here. Show you guys some fun goodies. Get my pages all ready to go here and just hang out. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. Hopefully you don't have the Sunday scaries. That's never good. Sunday scaries are the absolute worst. So just getting so yeah, excited to show you guys what I got. Nice little fun collection to go through. Just big vibes, chilling. Always love nerding out with you guys. It's always a fun time. Betty, what's up? What is up? What is up? We got some stuff in the works here that I am hopefully getting everything organized here. So we'll see how this goes. And it's kind of nice because I get to be Oh, just basically just like kind of showing off some cool cards. Hopefully not hitting this side of the house here. All right. So let's look at some collections, shall we? Hopefully this... Ooh, look at that, chat. I love this Meryl. This Meryl is floating around in the bobber. So hopefully that looks good, guys. We got the new little setup going on here. So hopefully you guys on all fronts can see this clearly. One of the things that I was having issues with before was lighting and whatnot. So if you guys can't see anything, or if you can't hear me, or if things too loud, whatever, just let me know. But we're just gonna show off some cool, cute cards. This Meryl card, super cute. So yeah. Sunday scaries are the worst. Hopefully you guys are... Oh, yes. How does it look on your end, Potential? Hopefully looks nice. Gotta love these primes. The primes are priming. Rusty, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult in my office. I have like some of the worst lighting you can possibly imagine. Yes, Luke. Yes, my friend. Hopefully it looks good on your end. And I love this Blaziken, guys. And I was like shocked that it was hollow, to be honest, but that stance. He is ready for action. Little Mr. Pallet Town. What is up, my friend? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yes, the primes are priming. The primes are priming. But literally beat Ruby entirely with a Blaziken. I think I feel like most people probably did as a kid. Shout out to those who just let your starter just completely overlevel everything and just wipe any trainer that dare challenge you. And oh, so I guess some Pokemon news, guys. We haven't really talked about it on this channel since it was announced, but Gen 10 has announced, and I haven't memorized the starters yet, but I'm a big fan of the Angry Bird for sure. I don't know which one. The second one for sure is the little Pomeranian for sure. I've been seeing a lot of cute illustrations. Pom Bomb, that's what it is. Dude, I am such a fan of the sassy Angry Bird. I don't know, fake fan, guys. I haven't memorized the names quite yet. But STK, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. But I have been in love with some of the edits that people have been making. Oh, Arceus down. Arceus has been stricken. I love, on a side note, these XY promos. Oh man, they have a special place in my heart. They just look so good, and there's so many of them too. It's kind of crazy how many there are. Yeah, a fire Pomeranian. It's a lot of the edits that I've been seeing is like the windy one. Looks is pretty funny. But yeah, so that was cool. Shout out you guys, whoever picked up Fire Red Leaf Green. I actually don't own a Switch. But yeah. Brian, what's going on, man? I would say check out my TikTok pin videos. Everything that you need to know will be there. But yeah, super stoked for that. Super stoked for the Fire Red Leaf Green. Is that a metal Mew? I think this one was just the non-metal. I have both, but this one's just the standard. And hopefully that looks good for you Potential. I tried to make it a little bit easier to kind of see. And so far I'm actually, you know, not to toot my own horn or anything, chat, but the layout's been kind of nice. And I absolutely love Genesect. Genesect is like super cool for me because, like, me personally, I really love like mechs, like the design of mechs, like Armored Core. I was super big into growing up, and the Genesect always reminded me of a mech from Armored Core. And it just looks like a ragdoll, super cute. Yes. Okay, potential. Well, just let me know, man. Let me know, brother. But yeah, mecha stuff, super nice. I was actually, Brian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Shout out Zoids, by the way. That was like probably my first. It was either Zoids or Gundam Wing, was my first intro to mechs specifically. But yeah, I'm a big mech fan. Yeah, I really like this Zard. I really like the it was kind of funny. I was seeing a lot of like holos from this era. And I really like the horizontal holo pattern. It really looks nice on some of these older cards, especially this Charizard artwork is like super sick. Any Deoxys cards? I definitely do, for sure. They'll definitely be in the lineup right now. I'm just kind of showing off my binder from start to finish here, so we're trying to, because it's what's kind of nice about the stuff that I like to collect is just I kind of pick up everything, which is always kind of cool. There's actually a I showed it off on some other platforms, but the first ed jungle boxes that I picked up, which are pretty dope. But this collection, so last month I showed off a different collection. This month, this stuff I've never actually shown on stream, so super cool. A lot of you guys that have been here for a while, you're gonna see a lot of stuff that I haven't really shown off before, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Zoids, Gundam, then Wing got me hooked on Mecha. Cartoon Network was, yes. Zoids did a Monster Hunter collab? Dude, that's sick. I wish I could have time for games, to be quite honest with you. But there's life, there's too much stuff that I gotta pay attention to. But the only thing that I remember from Zoids, and I don't know, I fake fan, don't remember her name, but it was a girl who would put salt in her coffee. And growing up, I thought that was like a thing that you did, was put salt in your coffee. But turns out that is not a thing you did, because I tried doing it once and it tasted awful. Yeah, dude, same. The Armored Mewtwo is like exactly, legitimately the main reason why I love that card so much is because of the mech themes. Man, you guys have good taste. You guys have good taste. Toonami, shout out Waking Up. I think that the first time I ever watched my favorite anime, Cowboy Bebop, was I woke up like super late. I think I was sick or something. I can't really remember. But I woke up super late, and Cowboy Bebop was airing at like 3 a.m. or something crazy. And I'm just getting a new little stack here, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. Ooh, Betty, there's some cards in here that I think you're gonna like. Holy. Sorry. But yeah, my first intro to anime, Cowboy Bebop at 3 a.m. And it was probably one of the crazier episodes for me to get into. It was like I don't know if you guys have watched Cowboy Bebop. I don't want to spoil it, but there is one episode where there is like a child who like would not age. And that was the one that I remember the most, for sure. Mrs. Use salt and coffee to cut the bitterness. I prefer the maple syrup in the coffee. Ooh. Dude, shout out maple syrup. Now, are you a team fake maple syrup, or are you a team real maple syrup? That's the true question, chat. And if you say the fake maple syrup, there should be a X in the top left corner of your screen to get out of my stream. Or the right, depending on where you're watching me from. But if you say the fake kind, boy howdy, we're about to throw hands. All right. Sorry, guys. Oh, there you go. See, potential, you're safe. That was a good answer. Oh no, Pallet, don't say that, man. That means that you like the fake stuff. I thought what we had was special. I guess I was wrong, chat. Yeah, the canned maple syrup, as well as the canned cranberry. That's the best. You cannot convince me that like homemade cranberry, although it is still very good, the can is the best. Like the more like rib lines that you get from the can, like I want that thing to look as cylinder-esque as possible. Like I need the preservatives, chat. Yes, let's go, Keith. What up, brother? I like both. I prefer real, but I always liked the fake growing up, and now my kids only eat that. You know what? Pal, we tried. Can't save them all. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously, next show I feel like I'm gonna have to give you like some fake stuff from Dollar General or something. Like, look how cute this is, chat. Look how cute that is. Just two little squirrely boys. Rubbing cheeks. Yes, there's it's coming up soon. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. The more fake the cranberry, the better the taste. Yes. I'll just bring the fake bottle with me to the show. How do we feel about the next gen of starter? We actually just talked about that, Keith. I think that the Pomeranian, like, I haven't really memorized their names quite yet because I literally kind of looked at it more today. But the Pomeranian is like my second, but the Angry Bird, the grass type, that's currently my favorite. But the Pomeranian is a very close second, and then the lizard's just like a lizard. But I know that might be unpopular opinion, but you know what I mean. But nice little reverse from Legend Maker. I love Solrock. I think Gen 3, I would say Solrock is definitely up there for my favorite Pokemon. Like my all-time favorite from Gen 3 is Flygon for sure, but Solrock is a close second. But that artwork looks really, really nice. A little reverse from Legend Maker there. Are you hating on it as much as the rest? On which one? The Pomeranian? The Pomeranian is just cute. Like, it literally just looks like a legitimate Pomeranian. Oh, here we go. Here's the cutie boy. You might already have it, but that's the one I was talking about. The Raichu rolling in the grass, rolling with the flowers. I mean, I think it's easy to hate on the starters when they first come out. But there wasn't anything like that. like crazy jumped out at me. They just kind of looked flat. Like a lot, like looking back at other designs, they just kind of looked flatter. But I don't know. Like this Piplup, for example. There's a lot kind of going on with the Piplup. With like the contrast of the beak and the feet, and then like kind of more details on the... There's just like more going on. But I have a need. I have the Pyromanian. Dude, I just hope that, like, I think the big thing that I also genuinely agree with is just keep their feet on the ground. We don't need more fire starters that have their stage 2 standing up on 2 feet. Like, and it's so funny because I've been seeing a lot of people like posting with like, oh, I'm just gonna tape their feet down just so they don't stand up. But it is funny, like all of them always just all of them always just like need to stand up for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna keep this one on screen for a little bit. A heavy play Charizard EX. That thing heavy play, though, boy. Yeah, we need to keep them up, the quads, all 4. That we need to put them on. But the Raichu. This one? This one you're talking about, potential? If so, let me know. I'll put it onto the side. Yeah, the Radiant collection is a very, very nice set, for sure. Very nice set. And then what else? I'm trying to think of like the news. Do you still look at cards under the camera? I do for the microscope, but for these ones, I can kind of look at it more just on the phone. There's just like, I just have so little room on my desk now, that it makes it tough to have everything in front of me as well as the camera, as the microscope. But yes, I still use it though. And I'll use it on stream when I'm not kind of showing off the collection. But that's about it. But I'm always down to help look at anything closer. Yes. Yes, I can, Betty. I love that Riolu. The Riolu is like I just did something extremely bad and my parents are gonna yell at me. Like, my parents are... I'm done. What were your thoughts on Pokemon showing a bunch of big cards as they announced the 30th anniversary set? Do you think those will be in it? I think there is a very good chance, and some of the cards that I thought were going to be in there are showing their face. Now, if one that I would be extremely surprised, but it'd be really cool, was the Crystal Lugia. The Crystal Lugia being in there would be insane. I think that they are going to have some pretty big heavy hitters in this one, because I think they kind of saw the success of the 25th Classic Collection. So I really think... Oh, sorry guys, I just abused you over here. Let's see if we... It's like the room on this desk is like so minuscule. But I got you going, Betty. But yeah, super stoked for that. I'm really hoping. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going, man? Long time no see. But yeah, super stoked. I'm really holding out, guys. Fingers crossed. I'm really holding out for the Espeon Gold Star. Since they did the Umbreon Gold Star, I'm really hoping. Look at that nice little swirl, chat. Holy. Shout out the swirl, dude. So that's a classic fart swirl right there, chat. Look at that. Wah wah wee wah. Want to see a crazy 2-pack snipe I got yesterday? Of course I do. Make me jealous, Phoenix. Make me jealous. I love me some people that flex on me. And I'm serious, guys. I don't know why, like that. I don't know if you guys saw that one video that I did. Maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Of a genuine fan coming back and saying, hey, I bought this card ungraded. I graded it as it came back as a 10. Like, isn't that cool? And I genuinely said, yes, I think that's cool that you're so happy with buying a card. Yeah, it was just, like, I love when people get to nerd out with me a little bit. I bummed that the Charizard's another base set one, but I'm not too surprised. Yeah, I also was seeing, I was also seeing some stuff where they were going to do like full art, like the full art variant. Now that would be really cool if they did, like if they still used the classic artwork, but then just made a full art variant of that. That would go hard for sure. But I don't think that they're going to do that. But who knows? That'd be really cool if they do that. But then I also saw people making mock-ups. I doubt it would happen, and it'd be kind of too on the nose for One Piece. But I was seeing people posting Pikachu, Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur, but with like mangas in the background of them being in the manga. It's like, okay, you could not say that. Oh, we're watching One Piece more than doing that. But yeah. But I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked for the 30th anniversary. I really do like a lot of the work that is put into the 30th anniversary. Like all those like every 5-year sets. And it's so funny too, because like there are so many people that were like writing off Pokemon back at like the end of Q4 for whatever reason. And as like I just kept telling people that kept asking me, is like, oh, is Pokemon failing? I was like, you guys do realize that the 30th anniversary is literally right around the corner, right? It's like, it's not like it happens. Like if you're in it long enough, like this whole thing happens literally every 5 years. Like, sounds good, birthday boy. So it's like, why are you like freaking out so bad? Yeah, it's whatever. Like it's all speculation, and it's like Pokemon knows what they're doing, dude. Like they're not gonna flop the 30th anniversary. Like they learned from the success of the last one, and they're not gonna like fumble the bag. It just seems so weird to think that they are going to. But yeah, who knows? I love this Smeargle. And you got a little Fey hair on there. Shout out cats, man. They will shed, and every bit of hair will go in the most obscure places. All right, let's get a nice little new stack going here. I guess another fun thing that I'm super excited for those of you who see me in person, I am replacing the 1, 2, 3 binders with custom-made binders. So super stoked for that. Though there was a artist on, and it's so stupid. I don't know if I say it, but you know the sites that allow you to upload artwork and all that stuff. They are going to laser engrave some binders for me with some of the branding on it. So that's gonna look super sick. And it's a it's one of the Vault X12 pocket. It's like it can hold like 600 something cards in it or something crazy. So then that way I can actually have more like of the bulk. Dude, I'm like swimming in common, uncommon bulk. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And so I just need a better way to display it and bring it with me and whatnot. And I'm almost done, guys. I'm getting a new stack here. I literally got cards now all over the place. And some might be repeats. I don't know. But we're going to find out. But yeah, so that's going to look super sick. I'm hoping that it comes in time. The 30th comes out. I don't know if they may have. I haven't really looked at the roadmap, to be quite honest with you. Then playable cards into home. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. And it's like I honestly have like cooler, more unique stuff. Ooh, here's a Deoxys that someone was talking about. I don't know if you guys are still in here, but I found some Deoxys coming up. But yeah. I don't know when exactly it's supposed to be scheduled to come out, but I know that they're starting to come out with like the promos. Like I saw the Pikachu 30th anniversary promo that came out. The Forest Slug. But yeah, I hope it comes out. I hope it looks really nice. It's going to take a little bit to get in, but I think really I'm kind of tired of... I have no more Pokemon plugs. Oh, right, for the 30th, yeah. The live stream said later in 2026, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, hopefully you guys can... Try not to... Just doing some adjustments, chat. Just bear with me 1 second. There you go. So here's one of the Deoxys in the collection. I love this V-Star too. Dude, Crown Zenith is like... is so nice. Crown Zenith has like... It's still, to me, like... probably one of the better sun setting sets released to memory. Like, because all the hits in that set were just so nice. To do AGS grades in person, do I? I guess it just depends on what you want out of it getting graded. If it's for your personal collection, I'd say if that's the slabs you like, go for it. But I will say that it's so funny because not a lot of people talk about AGS anymore. Even though AGS and TAG both use AI grading, but TAG is the current mouthpiece of AI grading. So you'll probably not have a lot of people interested in AGS, like, or you'll have a harder time finding such. But I would say just kind of weigh that factor out as well. Would be my big recommendation. Seeing that they are going to be at the event and when they still are a thing. Well, that's good. But yeah, I would say really the big thing is what you're trying to get out of it. Like what you're trying to get out of them grading it. Because right now there's a lot of people trying to push tag. So that's where you'll get. It's kind of ironic where some people are going to try to like alienate AGS even though they're advocating for the technology, which is kind of funny. Yeah, then if it's PC, then it's up to you, man. It's really up to you. I would say PC, it's going to be probably cheaper to grade with them than PSA. For sure. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if your primary reason is for the protection aspect, then yeah, I know. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, they probably won't keep your cards for 100 days either. Yeah, I just did a submission on Friday, and I am not looking forward to it. To be honest, I'm waiting for some cards to come back before I really like announce like some of the rationale behind why I graded. So I'm trying to keep the surprise for a future video, but I'll be showing some stuff hopefully soon. But we'll see. It'll probably be in like a month or two. Yeah, the Tina's nice from Team Plasma. I love the contrast of that card too. A lot of the Team Plasma cards actually look like super nice. The Chudster. Still in receive status. Yeah. Yeah, I had the last submission that I had. It was in assembly for like almost a month. It was like, why, like, are you guys like making the plastic like handmade? Add the 4 Articuno. Ooh, dude, that one's so nice looking. The 4 Articuno from Plasma. There's an Articuno I think is coming up that I have. It's the only card that I have marked as cooked. I can't remember if I showed it off on stream before, but that thing is destroyed. They had to sculpt the grade. Yeah, exactly. They had to chisel it from marble. I sold it off for waifu cards. Look at you. A man of culture, I see. A man of pure culture. Ooh. Another... There's like... Honestly, I think Gen 3 really had a lot of Pokemon that I genuinely liked. Zangoose was another one too. I'd say Zangoose is like number 3 for me. For Gen 3, because I love Ninjask too. So like if I had to do... Okay. Here's like my top 4 so far for Gen 3. So it goes Ninjask, it goes Zangoose for number 3, number 2 is Solrock, and number 1 is Flygon. They decided like the designs of Gen 3 Pokemon are like so nice. I think they like Gen 3, they just did such a phenomenal job. I love it. But my boy Jolteon will never leave my side. The best boy. And then, oh. Guys, shout out this Meowth, man. I'm probably going to get my Eevee promo from Prismatic signed and then graded. Yo, you know what's crazy? Dom, what's going on, man? One of the crazy things is that there's a lot of shows that I'm going through. There's a lot of shows I'm going through that have a lot of Pokemon voice actors, which is pretty dope. That's what I'm saying, Koopa. I got you, Betty, by the way. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, there's one, the Saratoga Comic-Con that I attend. They're gonna have a few voice actors going there, for sure. Oh, dude, I love that Karen's Umbreon. I've had it once in my collection. It was a really, like, probably the best light play card I've ever, like, copy I've ever seen. But it's such a beautiful card. I think, if you guys want, like, a fun, like, in my honest opinion, if someone were to ask me, like, what are, like, the best sets to collect that are, like, not, like, outrageously expensive, I would have to say the Versus series, and the, Vending series. Like, Versus series and Vending series, like, are so cool to me, and they're so, like, niche. But it doesn't seem like, in my opinion, like, a lot of them aren't, like crazy expensive compared to, like, other Japanese exclusive cards. And it's such a fun set to collect, too. Like, the Vending series is, like, so, like, the artwork is almost like a fever dream, to be honest. But the Versus series, dude, looks so nice. Nice little fat swirl in that Unknown. Look at that bad boy. That thing heavy, boy. Yes. Now my favorite's the Haunter. The Haunter from the Vending series Haunter is so nice. I love that thing so much. I love this Tapu Koko. This one, if you guys are into like the vaporwave aesthetic, um, that's what this Tapu Koko really kind of reminds me of. I can't tell if that's not balanced, but yeah, the vaporwave Tapu Koko. You gotta coin the term. If Miami was a Pokemon, exactly. Like that just looks so good. You guys want to know another set that I feel is gonna do like really well in the future, and I feel like it kind of like already got forgotten about weirdly, is Black Bolt White Flare. Like, it's nuts to me that people are still kind of like whatever. It's not, there's not like a lot of like, people keep talking about like the Reshi, Zekrom, and Victini, like the full like the white, black, and red. But this set, like the fact that there is literally an IR and SIR for every single one of those cards is crazy to me. It's the first set that's ever done it, but yet they're like still kind of not super expensive. Yeah, there's it's kind of funny that people, it almost seems like One Piece is kind of giving other like kind of loosely forgotten about like anime TCGs a little bit of a bump. Like there's a little bit of a bump for Dragon Ball, and then Naruto too. And then I've also seen, I've never thought I'd ever say this in my entire life, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting to get back up there a little bit, which is kind of crazy because like Yu-Gi-Oh! Reprints everything into the ground. But I think them announcing the full arts is really, like, it's almost like a finally kind of moment to me. Like, I saw the Karibo full art, and the Dark Magician Girl is obviously going to be very, very popular. But yeah, the full art Dark Magician Girl looks really nice. I think so, Dom. I'm pretty sure that they are doing serialized. I'm pretty sure that they are. MGD is just there printing so much. Yeah, dude. It's nuts. I still have 2 of the Lord of the Rings boxes somewhere. Yes, dude. That's why I don't know if Groundwalker's still in here, but he's gonna be the up and comer for sure. He has more Yu-Gi-Oh! Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I've ever seen anyone else have in person. But it is it's pretty nuts. Man, that light looks so good on that card. Yeah, but I think it's Keith, to answer your question, it's been more of like kind of murmurs. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too nuts. But nice little Typhlosion. Another prime. The primes, man. The primes. I think there was a post I saw today of the I guess technically I don't know actually. I don't know what the difference between a PSA 10 Crobat Prime versus a PSA 10 Crystal Crystal Crobat. I know. I don't know who I was actually, it's so funny you say that, Betty, because I was talking to one of my friends today actually about the quote unquote background lore of this Typhlosion. And yeah. It's pretty nuts. It is pretty nuts. Sorry guys. There you go. But But yeah, the primes. And another thing I was talking about, with someone was, gotcha, Betty. Was the Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes is probably going to be one of the top sets, in my opinion, of Mega Evolution. There are so many, like, now knowing like what's in the set, there are so many good looking cards and well designed cards for even ones that aren't like technically in like the spotlight all the time. That Mega Gengar like is just disgustingly cool looking. The Dragonite is really nice. The Pikachu EX. I was super afraid that the Pikachu EX, the one like with the Terra Crown, was going to be the only copy. But then the Pikachu EX looked so nice. Looked so nice. And then there's just so many good looking cards in that set. But I feel like that one is gonna be a good one. Because I like that Mega Gengar more so than the Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. If I were to kind of compare one to the other, like that other one just looks so nice. But and then what else? What other sets am I looking forward to? I don't know. I don't really know what sets I'm looking forward to. I think I've talked about some... Oh, actually, Potential. I don't know if you're still in here, but I don't know if you still need this card that's on screen, the Sabrina. I can't remember if you did or not, to be honest. I think you do. I'm pretty sure you do. So I might have to set that to the side. But yeah. Oh man, sorry guys. The Sunday yawns. But yeah, I still think, and I know I've talked with Palatown about this, but I know I think one of my personal collecting goals is to get PSA 8 or PSA 9 of all the Southern Island cards. Southern Island, I think, is probably one of my favorite side sets of all time. Absolutely, absolutely love it. Gotta make some room here. Yeah, I just love that set, man. I'm still, I think, there's one, I don't even know if he'll have it anymore, but there's this one convention I go to every year, and a guy had the sealed Southern Island, but I didn't pull the opportunity. I can't even know if I can even say what I was about to say. But the opportunity was there, but it was like getting super expensive. And I decided not to pick it up. But hopefully this time around, I have some Magic the Gathering boxes that I think I'm going to try to finally part ways with. To get closer to that goal. Wanting the Light Jolteon, I know. I love that Light Jolteon too. Just little like cuddling up with the Togepi. The Togepi cuddles. Ooh, I actually might be able to do a little education lesson here soon, chat. Let's see if I can find a copy. With the Zapdos. I cannot. But, pro tip, if you ever... Actually, hold on. Yes, I can. So, let's see who in chat... Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, so let's see if it actually pops up. So, who knows in chat what the difference between the one on the left is and the one on the right? Let's see if I can show you guys down here. So we got the one on the right and the one on the left. Yeah, you know what, Betty? You are correct. So the one with the cosmic foil is from the structure deck. So the cosmic foil printing was only in the structure deck, whereas the standard foil was in the regular fossil printing. So the cosmic foil, structure deck, standard foiling was from fossil. So there you go. The more you know, chat. The more you know. Look at me. See, chat? I try to educate the masses. All right? Yes, that is also one as well. Look at you, Betty. Killing it. All right, chat. I hope you are ready, because we are about to go into the blast through section. Because I realized that I am a certified yapper as usual, and I'm slowing you guys down. So get ready. I'm getting a little stack, and we are going to start absolutely flying. So get your peepers ready, because we'll pause right there. Get this over here. All right, chat. You ready? On your marks. Yep. On your marks. Get set. Go. Here we go, chat. We're gonna be quick with them. Quick. Quick as I'm saying, like 5-10 seconds. But look at me, chat. Look at us, chat. Hanging out, looking at cool Pokemon, and I can yap. This one has a, if you guys are master setting Lugia, technically there's a Lugia in this one, because there is in the background. Yeah, I saw that, man. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, I love those EXs, dude. I'm glad I gave up on trying to complete that set, and I'm glad it went towards you. So, yeah, those are such beautiful cards. I really like the Scyther too. The Scyther EX. Oh man, that is nice. Very, very nice. The Forever the Kanto binder. This one, Betty? All right. Man, you are collecting some cuties. The cutie patooties are getting snatched. I remember how many people were saying that this card was going to get banned, which I thought was so funny. Ban that Gengar. Naughty little boy. A big old whale. The biggins. Yeah, the VMAX Blastoise is pretty gnarly looking. It's like a warship, which is kind of crazy. It kind of nuts. All right, there's the cosmic Zappy. than the regular Zapdos. My favorite legendary Zapdos. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really like Pokemon that are kind of spiky, almost. Like Jolteon, I really like. Zapdos, I really like. Solrock, I really like. Zangoose, I really like. I guess I'm just a spiky Pokemon enjoyer. But you know what? We'll take it. Wow, look at that. Hubba hubba. Mr. N himself. I know. There's like a there's a new one of him coming out in an upcoming set, right? Or was it in Ascended Heroes? The Ends Zoroark. But I can't remember. I cannot remember. Yeah, because that was the Ends Zekrom, right? But not the Ends Zoroark. With like the kind of the same stained glass looks as the Mismagius. Oh, nice. Sometimes you just have to, man. Sometimes you just have to. All right. Ooh, we're almost done with the first binder, chat. We're so close. We are almost done with the first binder. And then we get to go on to the second binder. Ooh. If you guys are into cool Japanese stuff, we about to show off some cool Japanese stuff. Ooh, and another one. A nice little Wizards of the Coast promo that honestly I think is pretty sick, to be honest. I found out Grusha's a boy. Yep, that he is. Little shy little boy. I don't even know the ages of any of the trainers anymore. I just think that they're all kids. I love that Whimsicott. So nice. I just love the ones with like the vibrant colors. Like anything that has like really good contrast, I just absolutely love. All right, chat. You guys gotta keep me in line, man. I yap too much, but it's actually a good thing, because that's like one thing that I can't stand for sometimes with streamers is like when you watch a streamer, you don't want to feel alone in a weird way. You want them to like actually talk and not just sit there in silence. Because then you kind of feel like you're just like awkwardly in someone else's room. And just be like, why am I here? I don't know. No, you talk. But you set yours up to be cozy though. You're like a cozy streamer. And like just like the tunes in the background, it's kind of nice to like have like ambient noise. But you talk. There's some people that literally don't, like, the entire time that they're streaming. And plus, when you swear on stream, it's the funniest thing to me, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said that. Ooh. Chat, we got a nutty swirl on that one. Shout out to the swirls, guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's something. Some people ignore chat. Some people only have like inside jokes with folks, which kind of alienates some new people. Yeah, I love that Entei too. But ooh, another one. Oh, here we go, chat. The alert, the swirl alert, swirl alert. Look at that, chat. Holy. Got a nice little fatty there. Little fat man. This one? The Pichu? Give it to me. Okay. Yeah, that Pichu's awesome. Another funny thing with these 151, like these trainers are like notoriously off center. Like anytime I see a trainer from like a full art trainer from 151, they are notoriously off center. And there's the War Turtle with the Wizard stamp. I always like this one because of the like the beach, like the sand really makes that Wizards logo pop. All right, so that first binder is done, chat. First binder is donezo. And I think it's kind of nice because like the binder stuff, you guys online, if you haven't seen me in person, you really don't see these, or you never have really, aside from when I pick up new collections. So it's kind of cool that you guys get to see this stuff for the first time. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, make sure to like the live. Never knew that existed until I saw Deep Pocket Monster do a base set 2 challenge. I know, man. Yeah, it's. I think that's honestly one of the main reasons why I love Pokemon so much, is like there is stuff that you just simply don't know about. Like, it wasn't even. I think it was the tail end of last year of the vending series Gengar that you could only get if you traded was like a trade-in or a switch. It was like a promo. You had to mail in to the Pokemon company in Japan, and then they mailed you back the evolved version. So you had to trade in plus like a Haunter, for example, to ship back, and then they would trade you the Gengar, which I think was the coolest gimmick ever. And when I found out about that card looks so sick because it has like that computer aesthetic in the background, and the Ken Sugimori artwork with that Gengar looks so good. It looks so good. I need that card so bad. That's definitely a big chase of mine for sure. Is that one in particular? Yes, it is very expensive. It's very expensive. But you know, we out here. That's we out here having goals and having dreams. My friend got it graded. Oh my gosh. That's so sick. That is so sick. All right. Got a new pile here. I mean, still, like, I'd be kind of the same way. Like, even if it's like, because I think I've said that before, and I know you've heard me say it before too. But there are just cards, in my opinion, that just need to be graded. More for the fact of preservation. Because that card, for me, for example, has such, like, historical significance. This is the pre-release one, by the way. Shout out pre-release. That would be something for me that I would grade just to protect it. Because, like, I'm not these people that, like, have all this, like this flex. It's like, oh yeah, I can just have a binder full of, like, gold stars. It's like, no, I don't think that's I don't think you can do that. I respect it. I respect a lot of people. I need a non-pre-release. I think I might have one. I'll keep looking though, but I feel like I have one. I feel like I have Dark Gyarados all over the place. But yeah, I don't have motion like that to where I can just have, you know, gold stars in a binder. I don't got that kind of motion, tween. No siree, Bob. Oh, I'm still here, chat. Got to do the whole. Any Delta species this time around? I want to say I don't know. Is what I really want to say. But nothing like the evolutions that we had last month, from what I can think of. Because right now, what I'm showing is actually from my the binder collections. Oh man, sorry guys, I'm yawning right in your ear. My bad, bro. I love this Blissey. The Blissey's just carrying towels. How do you not like it? Any reverse hollow Delta species? Well, I had the Snorlax for a while, but it was getting picked apart by everyone that I tried to have in the case, so I decided to grade that one. The Blissey. You naughty man. Naughty. I said Blissey. Naughty, 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 Bardian. Oh, Alakazam. My boy. I love the artwork. I'm just a very vintagey man, guys. I love me some vintage. And once we go through this, I'll show you some a really interesting binder that I picked up literally like 2 hours ago. Oh, for sure, Bardian. For sure, my friend. Yes. It's crazy. It's there was the binder, one of the binders had a it was like given out to like a baseball team. I don't know how official it is, but I thought that was kind of funny. Need to see it all. The weird and the obscure. It's funny to see, like, some of these cards I've had since I think I started my profile. Like this Acura bike, I feel like I've had forever. Oh, man. Went to the gymnasium and I'm exhausted, chat. That's a good thing, I guess. Oh, this thing has a nutty swirl, but this thing is cooked. This not so cool Porygon got absolutely destroyed. The Charizards. The most overrated Pokemon in my opinion. Hey, I'm not hating the Charizard fans, but man, that thing needs to that lizard needs to calm down. I'll tell you that. I can tell you that. All right, new stack. New stack alert coming in. Let's get the new. Yeah, here we go. Or no, that's not hollow. Dang it! I just got Pallet Town's hopes up. All right, we've seen Misty's Tentacruel. We've seen the non-hollow stuff. We've seen that. Ooh, here we go. We have not seen that one yet. We haven't seen that one yet. Not that one. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, chat. We got a little vein coming up. Oh man, man, this one top loader binder has been with me for a while. Yeah, non-hollow. All right. Well, let me pull out just so you can see them, because I have two. I have two different variants, and I have a lot of non-hollow rocket stuff, by the way. So if you want to see any of it, I have pretty much all of it. At least that's what I'm seeing in the binder. So right now, I'm flipping through. I'm just making a stack, by the way, for reference. But I have Dark Alakazam, Dark Golbat, Dark Hypno, Dark Machamp, Dark Magneton, Dark Slowbro, and Dark Dragonair. So if you tell me the non-hollows that you need, brother, I most likely have them. Deoxys is greater than Charmander or Charizard. You know what? That's a W take, actually. It's a pretty W take. Oh, these old school EXs, man. I love them. Love them. I love them. I love them. Yeah, you just let your boy know what you need for the non-hollow stuff, and I for sure will have it. Ooh, I don't know if you we have another EX that I don't know if you have for your Kanto binder, but it's the Hitmonchan EX. I'll take that out too. Arbok have, Blastoise have, Zard. I don't know if I have that anymore. Dugtrio have, Gyarados have, Slowbro have, Vileplume have, Weezing have, Sneak Attack have. Yeah, I have probably all that stuff. All right, new stack. But yeah, I'd say message me after if you want. I love looking for stuff. I have the same Charizard. Mine is different. Nice. All right. All right, new stack alert. Man, I keep bopping you guys. There we go. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, at the very least, I'll set them aside with with these guys. If I can find it. These. Ah, my God, I keep hitting you guys. Sorry. It's these guys. The Pikas, the Greninjas, and I also had this too. I don't know if you wanted that. I forgot about that, but it's in there too. So just in case, it's in the stack. Happy, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you. Let's see. Yeah, it's the other point of view. If you catch my drift, it's who I keep knocking around. If you're catching what I'm putting down. Yeah, the 151 stuff has been seeing some movement, which is as to be expected when newer people, it seems like, when they come back into the hobby, the more easy to access set is 151. Shadowless, by the way. Ivysaur. The hitchhiking Heracross. He just wants a ride, dude. Give that man a ride. Little Haunch Crow action. That's another really good artwork. Yeah, dude. It's nuts. Yes. Snuggled up together. That's the Hitmonchan. I don't know if you need that for your Kanto binder, but another one of those EXs. Sounds good. I don't think it's going anywhere tonight, so feel free to look if you need it. I think I have like an ungodly amount of Hitmonchans, like from base set. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The EX tradition. But one thing I will say for one of the sneak peek cards that I submitted to get graded was the first Ed Jungle common uncommon pickup. I actually was fortunate enough to run into a D stamp error, Butterfree. So that was pretty cool. Decided to send that off to get graded. But if you guys have known me for a while, I love the obscure. I love like the gimmicky niche stuff, and like I love the more historical errors, like the D stamp error. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I want to kind of keep my submission under wraps until it comes back, because I think it's going to be a really special one to kind of show off for you guys. Because I shipped that off on Friday. So, hopefully by next year, we'll be able to go through it. Yeah, these EXs I'm a huge fan of. I love the line work, like the outer line work, like the gold etching. Just makes these look so nice. These EXs. Thanks for liking the live, Betty. Appreciate you. Nice little Emerald Feebas there. Yeah, another one of the sets that I'm kind of like not. It seems like a lot of people suddenly are into the reverse hollows that have the set stamp. Where like it wasn't like that for a while, and then it suddenly is. So it's like, has that ship already sailed? I don't know. I think they look really cool. Nice little, that's the cracked ice version, Entei. I think that came from a structure deck, I think. The cracked ice hollow. Chat, my brain, my word finding difficulties, chat. Southern Island. The Executor. Oh. My boy. One of my favorite grass types of Gen 1. The Victory Bell. Oh, nice. So that's the non-hollow unlimited version of the Dark Gary. And then this one's the first edition. So they're most likely not going anywhere, so if you need to peruse to see what you got, what you're still on the hunt for, let your boy know. Nice little EV promo there. Super cute. So, for those of you who were here last month, how do you like the format so far? Good, bad, ugly? Well, if it was ugly, you'd see my face. I'm just kidding. Positive self-talk around here, chat. But I kind of like the new setup. I got this little stand. It just makes it a lot easier. A lot more official. And I think that's the bigger one, Betty, for sure. Because I have so many of the smaller ones, it's crazy. Because it's that's kind of what I'm trialing, is the smaller cards. I think are a little bit easier to show off here, and make it a little bit easier for folks to, yeah, exactly, for like a budget. I think it's a little bit nicer. Because like the other stuff is nice, obviously, but you can kind of have access to that all the time. Where the stuff in the binders, I typically don't have on the other platform. So I think this might be the way that I kind of do it. But who knows? I'll keep kind of trialing it and see what people like, what people don't like, and see if this is worth keeping on, so to speak. All right, new pile. Yeah, I kind of like that though. To what you're saying, Betty. It's a little bit more budget friendly for sure. All right, we went through the Iono, Jigglypuff, the Jirachi that Betty didn't want. For shame. Let's see. We'll get that in there. Oh, you know which one. You probably don't, but I'll show it. I'll show it. Ooh, we got a e-reader Kakuna coming up. We're into the oh, look at this. This binder is so cute because it was the Radiant, yeah. I think it's the one that you said that you had. But this this binder layout was when I tried alphabetizing everything, and then the moment people start like picking through it, like it all just crumbles. It all just crumbles and falls apart, chat. It's it gets pretty rough. Let's see. Did I put that already? I feel like I put that in there already. I did, yeah. Man, these top loader binders are nice, but man, it is sometimes so hard to get cards out. Oh, here we go, chat. We're getting into the cooked area. Holy, you guys are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Have I gotten any ridiculously low balls lately? You know what? Surprisingly, no. I have not, actually. I think it's just the continuation of the trade-up challenges, to be honest. It just is unfortunate that, like, it kind of came to that. Where something that was, like, lighthearted and fun in the beginning, like, quickly turned into this, like, thing that just put a really bad taste in a lot of folks' mouth. And so, like, when I genuinely see a kid that's trying to get, like, do the trade-up challenge, I'd rather just give them stuff versus, like, helping them trade up. Or, like the one video that I made, I don't know if you guys saw, where I worked out a deal with a kid who wanted a Charizard Metal PSA 8. And I was working with him on a trade, and he genuinely, like, had probably one of the best interactions that I've seen someone, like, kind of negotiate and work their way up to get, like, a card that they really want. A lot of people were just like, you should have given that card to that kid. I was like, I don't make like I'm not making like Coops collectible or like I'm not making like Garchomp money. Like I can't just like give stuff away like that. But it just kind of showed like if you work hard and if you like do the negotiation and like do your best, like sometimes it won't work, but sometimes it does. And he was like super pumped. And like that lesson I think was the best one to learn. Because I knew that like even as a kid back in the day, like I like you know some of my most memorable cards were ones that I worked really hard to try to trade towards. And so that's exactly it. I think that's really going to have an impact on him for sure. Right now we're about to you guys are about to see a little section that I like to call more affordable copies of cool cards. A lot of these you're about to see typically are definitely more than 30. But because they're so damaged or not damaged but loved, they were like straight from binders. They're a little bit more in a acceptable range. Like that damaged Umbreon. We're getting to the last stack of the night, chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, by the way. Hopefully this has been fun for you. And again, I never expect anyone to, you know, go the extra distance, if you know what I'm saying. But just being here and just hanging out with me and chatting is more than enough for me. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. We can work out something for sure. Yes. Because I don't know. Yeah, let me just separate these. So I think it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think the Flareon is somewhere. I can't remember where the Flareon is. But yes, I can set these aside and look. So I have the Flareon somewhere. But I can't remember. Hopefully no one picked it up, but I also can't remember either. Poorly damaged Mew. Yes, here it is. I found it. Because, yeah, I don't think, because what, did... Yeah, I don't think this had the Sylveon, did it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I genuinely can't remember. Because what came first, XY or Black and White? I'm a fake fan, by the way. I can't remember. I'm a fake fan, chat. The comments are right. Fake fan. Yeah, so black, white, so that makes sense. So yes, it is the full set. Ooh, we're getting to the cooked ones, chat. We are getting to the cooked ones. You guys are in for a treat. I know, man. I had to offload my Shrek Crocs to get into Pokemon. And my Lightning McQueen Special Edition Crocs. Fake fan. So this thing was cooked. Look at that. Holy. That thing's soft, boy. That corner is gobbled. The turkey legs gone gobbled it up, chat. That thing cooked. I'm planning to get some toe mater Crocs. I really hope that the like the crane has actually like an add-on attachment to the Crocs. You are going to be like absolute infinity aura maxing if you get the toe mater Crocs with the hook on the back. They're like spurs, but not. Dude, you want to see a black label, chat. The first ever cooked. Nice swirl though. But that thing, woo! That thing crispy. The cooked Articuno. It's crazy because even like damaged, I think was around like 40 or 50. Dude, it has seen many of playgrounds. It has seen a many of God only knows what. Little damage is already, boy. There's some stuff. Betty, you and me both, dude. You and me both. I even, like, if I were to kind of go back to, like, do the Interstellar and, like, tell my past self not to do it, I remember selling, I think I probably still have the original sold listing of my shiny Celebi, my shining Mewtwo. They're unlimited, thank God. But sequential 10s, evolutions. Oh wow. Yeah, like the Umbreon is like 200. I love that shiny Lucario. That thing looked nice, chat. That's a very, very nice. Alright. I knocked you guys off again. There we go. Nope. The Lucarios. Yes, the gripper action. That's the move that only Kung Fu Panda knows. I don't even know what that. That's like the one card I don't have a sticker on, and I don't know why. Yep, I'm a sneakerhead, chat. I don't have any prices on my stuff, and I look right at the last second to really squeeze. Light Azumarill. Cute little boy. Look at him. It's one of the clays, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The core fish. Core fish. The Lapras. One of the hardest cards to get as a PSA 10 in Fossil. Because there's a lot of holo on that card, boy. Curlia. Man, I wonder what the two legendaries are gonna be for Gen 10. Wind and Wave. I wonder if it's gonna be like they're just gonna basically make the water in the wave just like a surfboard, and then like the wind is gonna be like a parasail or like like air glider. They're just gonna be like, just like mechs at some point. Is there reverse, by the way? It's kind of hard to tell. We'll reverse e-reader for you. We're getting on to the last bits, chat. A little light play, Koga's Beedrill there. Again, as we're getting to that 18-minute warning, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully, these once-a-month little streams are nice, specifically for what we're doing, which is showing off the collection here. So, if you guys like this kind of back and forth, I think these ranges too are the ones that get updated the most with newer stuff. So I think I might kind of keep it to the smaller format, to be honest. That might be the move, I think. Makes it a lot easier for me because it's the stuff that I can't really show often, or that's not on other platforms. This is the kind of the chance you get to see kind of more of this stuff, so it's kind of nice. Here we go. The Jirachi. The Jirachi. I had the Eevee. Let's see what Eevee we're talking about. The Jigglypuff? So first, you're talking about this Eevee, I'm assuming. And you just want to swap the Jigglypuff for the Eevee? Yeah, okay. Oh. There we go. It is done. Yeah, I love that Jigglypuff. Southern Islands, man, is so good. The Southern Islands is such a good set. And then the Mewtwo. The Wizards of the Coast promo. Alright, so I'll put this over here. Alright. So last 15 minutes. Let me get the... I'll be right back. I'm going to pick up the stuff that I picked up today. I'll be right back. Momento, por favor. Oh, okay. You can. I think this bad boy is near mint. Shit like that. It's got a little bit of whitening, but still kind of that near mint range. Perfect. Happy. Just shoot me a DM as well so I don't forget. If you don't mind, good sir. Okay. Alright, so the new stuff I picked up today. Let us take a look at that, chat. You guys get the first little sneak peek here. So, from one spot, here's what we picked up. Put this over here. We'll use this little stand that I got. So nice little mischievous. And then we just got some random little guys here. More from like the more modernish sets. But again, I like to keep on my plan of collect one of everything, or have one of everything. So even though it's not like crazy high or like crazy sought after, like if someone's trying to look, hey, I need like Shedinja for my master set, or Pig Knight, you know, or Vibrava, I don't know. It's nice to have at least one of every one of these little cards, even though they're not like crazy. I always like to have at least one, so I picked up a ton. So these are going to go in the 3 binder, most likely 2 or 3. I think most of these are going to go into. Yeah, Wayward. I would say DM me, and I will point you in the right direction, for sure. I'm trying to finish Gengars, Haunters, Wizards of the Coast promos, and First Ed Jungle right now. Happy, I don't know if you saw most of like what I showed towards the beginning of stream, but I definitely have a lot of what you just said. So depending, like for example, I just picked up 2 first edition Jungle boxes that have been opened, but a lot of the common uncommons were first edition in near mint or better condition. So I could literally give you one of each, if depending on what you're looking for. So, just food for thought. And a lot of Gengars, Haunters, and WotC promos too. Like I had like the Caesar I showed, the Togepi that Betty picked up. Yes, for sure. Another Meowth. And the Wiggly. The Wiggly boy. Alright, so where do we start? I think we start here. So first, I don't know that this was like a weird, I don't know if you guys, hopefully you guys can see that. It was like a mini binder for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. So if you're a Tampa Bay Devil Rays fan and you like Pokemon, this is the binder for you. So I know nothing about this, but, and I don't know, like, I mean, it's in there. I don't know. But it is very niche. So April 22nd of 2000, if you're a Tampa Bay Devil Rays fan and love Pokemon and love April 22nd, 2000, this is your binder. But hopefully, and this one just had like bulk energy cards. It literally sounds like it's like peeling apart, but it was in my car and it was cold, so man, I'm knocking you guys around again. Sorry, bottom camera. Yeah. Oh, it even had stuff in the back. Also by, so that was like by Tropicana, apparently. And it was licensed. It's official licensed product. So, I don't know. Alright, so next up, so this was clearly like their like childhood binder. And it's going to be hard for me to kind of show. Let me try to push this stuff back. Maybe that might be the best here. Their stadium is sponsored. Well, we got the professional in the chat. So we got the old Snap-on binder. I used to love these as a kid. The OG Snap binders. And it's basically just had like a bunch of just more Wizards of the Coast bulk. Like I'm genuinely swimming in it, but it was like it was just a bunch of just like kind of one of everything random. So this one had like a lot of like Gym Hero, Gym Challenge, stuff like that. Well, there you go. Maybe that binder has been meant calling your name. Maybe that is and like you know what is funny? You think I got one of them things? Boy, I got I got two of them things. I got two of them things on me. I got two Tampa Bay Devil Rays. so if you want it, I'll do some research, but I got it for practically nothing. But yeah. Like I feel like if it belongs to anyone, I feel like it has to be you. So but yeah, just a bunch of random. There's a Happy, I don't know if you're in here, but that was one of the Gengars that was in here. It was just the non-hollow unlimited from Fossil. But most of these were in like decent shape. There were some that were pretty loved. But this was like kind of like a bulk of just like random common uncommons unlimited. And then another little snap one. I always love the personalized stickers on these two. So this one just had more random stuff. Got a little Psyduck e-reader action there. But this one had some that were in like different languages, which is kind of crazy. I think it's French. Some of them were like French. So like this one. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. This guy? Well, I got you. You know what? I got you. I'll throw it in. Oh God. It's sticking to the pages, chat. I was not the original owner. I'll say that right after that comment. I was not the original owner, and these are stuck together. But this one, ooh. That thing looked kind of crispy. I'll put that in your little as a freebie. Sneaker Bro glues his cards. You know what? You actually are calling me out the correct way. How else am I supposed to fuse my Shrek Lightning McQueen Crocs and call them special edition without putting some Gorilla Glue on them? Let's see. I think there was some other foreign stuff too. Yeah, these things, like, I don't know if you guys can hear the crispiness of this. Look at this Igglybuff. That is a wrinkly, that is a very wrinkly Igglybuff. But it's because of the, it's because of the pockets that make it look like that. But it looks so old. I got you. I got you. Like, you know what? We're going to watch this together. Likely story. Easy. Like, I can't even. Yeah, we'll have to do some surgery after. Yes, this is pure ASMR. The shelter in the correct language. The Kabuto for the Kabuto King. Wow, chat, wow. I'm rich, I have a Kabuto. Got some tops. Look at this one. Psycho Kokwak. I think that's French. Any French speakers in chat to confirm if I'm just a silly American? The Psycho Quack. I think that's French. But I could be wrong. Let's see. There's another one in here that had like a really crazy French name that I absolutely loved. I think we're coming up to it. Yeah, the Kabuto King is just had the memery ride too long. little Charizard action. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, Charizard, chat. Wow, wow, weewa. What about Gravalanche? Shout out to Gravalanche. Or Smogo. Oh my god. Look at Smogo, chat. You guys can't see it on the bottom. My bad. We got Smogo up here. Gaz Infect. Dude, I love them. Like this one. I feel like I you know what? I'm gonna nah. You know what? I'm not gonna I'd have to be like precise on how I pronounce that name. I don't want anyone thinking I'm saying anything weird. Yeah, we'll yeah, we're gonna let that one slide, I think. But we got the Sablaru. Tartar sauce. Exact. You know what? Tartar sauce. See, chat? The tartar sauce Pokemon. What else? Some Pikachu action. I'll have to kind of try my best to pluck these out, but yeah, here's another French Pokemon. Pikachu. The Frenchman. Ooh la la. Ooh la mer. We got a little Snorlax action. The Light Flareon. Yeah, the Dark Flareon in French. Smogo making an appearance again. Or what about this Dark Muck? Grota. Let's see. Let's see if we can pronounce this, chat. It's like Grota more of Obscure. God, I'm butchering it. I'm butchering it, chat. But yes, the French, like this one, the Dragonite. The Dracolosi. There's a Dragonite. I know you're trying to collect those, Betty. A French Dragonite. Ooh la la. Ooh la mer. Ooh la la. And then, yeah. And then there's like a bunch of like weird stuff like kind of shoved in the, there's like stacks of stuff. But yeah, I really thought that these, you need the Rockets hideout? Alright, I got you, Happy. We'll figure it out. Yeah, this Tampa Bay Devil Rays. That was interesting, for sure. But yeah, that was some of the little stuff that was literally just like on a whim that I picked up today. So, all right, chat. Well, we are right at the 10 o'clock. So, fortunately, because of you guys who are very supportive, and I really appreciate it, I got some homework to do, which is a good thing. So hopefully you guys overall liked the new layout from last month. I think the lighting was a lot better in my opinion. I think the layout was really good. Can I get a screenshot of the cards real quick? Yes, you can. So this is what Betty's adding to her collection. Let's take a little trip down the lane here. I would say if you are on the cord, Happy, that would probably be the best because I'll send you all the info that you need to know. And then we'll be good there. Oh, never mind. We'll just leave it at that. So I'll look at these for you, Betty. So we got, I don't know if you want to, let me know if you want to take a screenshot of these. I can kind of, I guess I can just do this. You can keep or toss, I guess. 1 sec. That's probably the best I can do. So we got that right there. That's your little screenshot, if you got that. And then your other stuff in this bag. And I'll get that that Iggly buff too. Your little cute brigade here. So that was probably going to be like that. Beautiful. There's your little screenshot action right there. Boom. Look at that, chat. And then we'll work on your little bag. Happy got you right here for the that Mewtwo. And then we'll look at that Devil Rays. And we'll figure that out. So you definitely got a little cute pile for sure. All right, chat. Again, I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight on this stream. I guess as we're wrapping up, if you guys are frequent flyers, the main reason why I've been kind of putting a pause on the Wednesday streams is because I have a lot of footage I have to catch up on. I think I have 4 shows that I still have yet to touch, and it's just me that edits them. So I have to prioritize my time a little bit better. But these ones I think I'm going to continue doing, especially for the stuff 30 and under, I think was a lot better in my opinion. And it makes it a lot easier for me to manage, to be quite honest with you. So if that's not the case or whatever, just let me know. But I think overall this was a little bit better than last month. So yeah, appreciate you guys. For those of you who reached out, I will be reaching out to you guys soon. And until then, if you haven't followed, make sure to do so, or subscribed if you haven't done so. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.